Anyone take a revenue share instead of straight up rank and rent pay per lead? If so, how do you guys ensure contractors are being honest about closed jobs? I suppose you can call random leads to confirm price of job, etc. Since there's a big incentive to say you didn't close a job, especially for jobs that are 10K plus.
Yeah, this is something you're gonna see commonly asked by newer SEOs getting into local, um, who, in my opinion, probably don't have the best sales experience. So they look for the easiest point of entry, which is offering something for free, in the opportunity of a return. But like it says in here, that's hard to trace. Even if you're tracking calls and listening to them through Callfire, which I would say would have to be, or Callfire is something like it. Callfire.com is a place where you can buy tracking numbers, and then you'll be able to listen to phone calls, see and read text messages for that particular local asset. And then you can pass that off to a contractor. You can listen to the deals. And so there you could at least charge by lead, right? Because that would be quantifiable. A lot of people even, set like a time limit, like any phone call over 1 minute, I charge you this much for, right? So they know if it's not a hot lead, get off the phone, and you've got something set in stone. If you're doing this rev share thing, especially if you don't know these people, it's a bad idea. And I say this based on having tried it multiple times early on in my career and then knowing other people who have tried it as well. I don't like the rank to rent model at all, quite honestly, because you want to try and find a client that kind of understands what they're getting involved in. It's not magic, and they know they need something like this, like SEO, to get a leg up. And so they're going to have quantified, here's my marketing budget for SEO, and that's the ideal type of client. So, if you don't have an ear to the ground at that company, you're not going to be able to tell whether a roofer closed a $15,000 job. You might be able to listen to phone calls, but even then, they'd be able to argue with you. And, that's something that even if you took it to court would probably be a whole headache that's not even worth getting involved in. So, my advice to this person would be set up a hard-lined approach to how much it costs to either rent this site or have a pay-per-lead model in place, unless you really trust them. And, if revenue share includes maybe ownership in part of a company, make sure that it'd be worthwhile in the long run. But that's going to be a whole different ball game.
Yeah, honestly, I'd say stay away from revenue share. And like you said, unless you
know them, yeah.
But there's too much incentive there.
Yeah, to
there's
screw
too
you.
much. Yeah, there's too much incentive to screw you over, and too many ways they can screw you over.
Yeah.
I would stick to one of the other models. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the description below for links to our blog for more info on this topic, along with a bunch of other cool stuff like case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed the video. Thanks and happy ranking.